Why Isaiah was terrified. The throne room vision eye. The hook. Forget the clouds and harps when we think of heaven. We think of peace. We think of rest and peace. But when the prophet Isaiah actually saw it, he didn't feel peace. He felt terror. He didn't see a grandfatherly figure on a cloud. He saw a cosmic throne room so intense it began to physically dismantle his soul. He didn't say, "It's beautiful." He said, "I am ruined." Today, we are deconstructing Isaiah chapter 6, the most tarry. 2. The context. A kingdom in chaos. To understand the terror, you have to understand the timing. Isaiah 6 starts with a death, in the year that King Uzziah died. Uzziah had ruled for 52 years. He was the symbol of stability. For Isaiah, the world was ending. The Assyrian Empire was rising like a monster in the east. People were scared. Isaiah goes to the temple to find answers. He's looking for hope. Instead, the floor disappears, the walls melt away, and he is pulled into a dimension that. 3. The vision. The hem of the robe. Isaiah says he saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and exalted. But look at the detail. The train of his robe filled the temple. In ancient times, the length of a king's robe represented his glory. This isn't just a long dress. Isaiah is saying that just the edge, the bottom stitch of God's garment, was enough to overwhelm the entire physical world. And then there are the seraphim. The name seraph literally means the burning ones. These aren't. 4. The frequency. Holy, holy, holy. The seraphim are screaming, not singing, shouting. Holy, holy, holy. In Hebrew, you don't use est or most for emphasis. You repeat the word. Repeating it 3 times is the superlative of superlatives. It represents a level of purity so intense it acts like a physical force. The Bible says the doorposts and thresholds shook at the sound of their voices. This is a sonic boom of holiness. For Isaiah, this wasn't a concert. It was an earthquake. The crisis. Woe is me. This is the moment of peak terror. When Isaiah sees absolute purity, he realizes his own filth. He cries out, "Woe is me, for I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips." The Hebrew word for lost or undone is nidmighty. It literally means to be silenced or destroyed. Then comes the holy horror moment. A seraph flies to him, not with a hug, but with a burning coal taken from the altar. It presses the white-hot coal directly to Isaiah's lips. It's painful. 6. The conclusion. The cost of the call. Most people want a vision from God. Isaiah shows us that a real encounter with the divine isn't a vibe. It's a death and a rebirth. Isaiah walked into that temple as a frightened citizen. He walked out as a prophet who would change history. But he carried the burn marks of that vision for the rest of his life. The reason Isaiah was terrified is simple. You cannot look at the sun and expect your eyes to stay the same. You cannot look at the Creator